Seventh play of this drive. Scatterboo now from the gun. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. Don't want to punt from here. Their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To the quick throw left, complete. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. Motioning the tight end now. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, he's facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
I know from the position of the quarterback kick, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. So 2nd down coming up. From the gun, Etienne gets it. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd. It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. 4th down, here's Daniels. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Pulled in by his back, Scattergood. And this one doesn't go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And Scattergood on 2nd down. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Play made by Deron Payne.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. No throw, 3rd and long. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 3rd downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
Not a great result. Well, for the punt team at least, this one down just inside their 40. They've got 1st down here from the 36. And motion the tight end over. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Daniels here, he lost the football. And it's picked out by the Giants. And they're going to set up on the opposing side of midfield after that fumble and return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
On the handoff, here's Scattergood. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Commander's 32-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
No gain on the play.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They have it 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a shot for the end zone. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Daniels on 1st down. Able to find Ertz. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Washington.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Daniels now on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To the air again, Daniels. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get the game's first points here in the second.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. It's Darius Slayton with the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Chased out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Going play action with Dart. He rolls to his right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Third down now. Here's Dart. They knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And you can't obey the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, Daniels. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed left side to Samuel. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Now Daniels to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time.
And still into 28.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Play action now with Daniels. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate. And I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone. You got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
Escapes the pocket. He's got it at the 5. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Caught out wide. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-0 lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
14. Giants nothing.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tyrone Tracy on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Now Dart. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He's trying to go deep again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I know we're coming down the home stretch of his rookie campaign, and he's supposed to have learned from these mistakes. It's a long season in the NFL, and that pick shows you he's still got a lot to learn.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Daniels throwing on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Again, Daniels to the air. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead, just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stick around. It's more from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Dart setting in the throw here. Screen here for Scatterboot. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Going on 3rd. Here's Dart. Buying some time right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 4th and short.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Throw caught by his running back. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40s. The Giants using their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Dart going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1 and 2 yards there. 2nd down now. They need 7.
39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Driving forward with Scatterboot. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Needing 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 3rd and goal, it's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
You know, ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. On first down, here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He finds a man. That's cut. And they're on him quickly to contain that trick play. They had their eyes on something bigger there, no doubt. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to send this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Design run. Daniels will keep it. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Trust. It is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a first down for the offense.
Quickly out wide, Daniels. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Michael McFadden able to make the play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, Daniels. Check this one down to Etienne. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Cox, this is Lane. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 8 on that one. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So first down from the 41. Caught quick right side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First down. A gain of 14. And a Washington first down.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Etienne gets it on his own read. And he'll go down here at the 16. Pick up a 5 on that play. Yeah, that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Samuel comes in motion left. Daniels on first down. And the Giants are on him. He goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
That's now the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a big one. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They're going to try to throw for it. Escapes out to the left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a...
Through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Giants are set to punt. He's got it at the 24. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. And one intended for Jalen Lane. So they're left facing third and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the...
Daniels throwing on third. He finds Brown right side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This one doesn't get much, down to the 41. Now it's Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Man in motion, out of the slot. There he goes again. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Jayden Daniels with the touchdown. His third total score this game. Tucker on for the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Commanders push their lead to 18. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. He's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own
New York to the line. First and 10. On play action with Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Third and long for him here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
A touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over 1st and goal. And drawn up here for Daniels. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
The 3-yard line.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Defense showing blitz, Daniels. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders put up even more points in a win. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Slayton with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. And allow that one in, but no luck.
Brings up 3rd down and
10. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Rolling on 1st down, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Third and long for Daniels. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
They send a man in motion. Daniels to throw on fourth. Taking a chance to the end zone. He scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders keep running away with this. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Commanders continue piling onto this lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. We'll get it at the 9. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Play action now. Daniels. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
3rd and short, Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. And the Commanders first down. An 8-yard pickup.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 44, Giants 3.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Ross off the play fake. It's Thomas Fagoni there for the catch. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Running with Scatteroo. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Russ now from the gun. Into a crowd and intercepted. Jason Pinnock picks it. And the Commanders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. There's a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's cut at the 25. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Commanders are running them out of the building. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tack on 7 more to their lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick.
Well, I don't know what more to say. Just a dominating effort, really, in every phase. To put up a score like this in this league, it's hard to do. It takes all 3 phases to get it done. And mercifully, well, we're getting closer to the end of this one.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's Etienne on 1st down. He's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his back, Travis Etienne there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.